If you look at the most successful organization, one thing you're going to find in common is the fact that they have a clear culture. You look at Apple, for example, they've got a clear culture. You look at Google on the other hand, they've got a different culture to Apple, but it's a clear culture. You look at Netflix, they've got a clear culture. You look at Starbucks, culture. Facebook, culture. You name it, any successful organization, Berkshire Hathaway, culture. You name them, the list goes on and on and on. You name any successful companies, they've got a clear culture. On today's episode, I'm going to be giving you 3 points to help you improve your culture, to helping you and your business grow even further. With that being said, if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, SOS Creativity TV and FM, I'd love for you to do so, because on a weekly basis, we create valuable content helping businesses within the 3 to 10 year old mark grow through their online presence. And with that being said, let's jump straight into the 3 points. The first point is to create initiatives for your employees. I'm going to use an example of us to demonstrate this point. So one of the things we do as a digital marketing agency, if you know anything about the agency landscape, most companies within that sector, you tend to do your own marketing less. That's very true for us because we put the clients at the center of everything we do. So it's always client first, and then whatever time we have left, we put into our marketing. But we really wanted to do something quite spectacular this year. So we made an initiative, we set an initiative for our own marketing from an SEO standpoint. So we set aside 2 strong keywords that we want to be ranking for to implement SEO services for ourselves. And then we had an initiative for the marketing team that as soon as those 2 keywords start ranking on page 1 of Google, using white hat SEO strategies, of course, as soon as they start ranking on Google, however long it takes them or however quick it takes them, till the rest of the year, they're gonna get free breakfast once a week, every single week. As you can imagine, that got the initiatives that how quickly can we do this in the best way possible to help us achieve the reward. So that's starting to form a culture, and there'll be a picture of the contracts that we actually signed to ensure that everybody sticks to their word, mainly me, to ensure we all stick to their word. And now that that's been achieved, they're now getting breakfast once a week. That's some of the aspects of the culture that we have at SOS Creativity. What kind of initiatives can you set for your business to help you get towards the vision that you're trying to achieve? The second point we're going to be looking at to help you improve your culture is to offer flexibility. Long are the times where it's rigid, this is it, you've got to work at this time, you've got to do this at this time, you've got to operate in this manner. Offer flexibility. That doesn't mean it's a free-for-all, because if you don't have any sort of structure, it's going to be disaster. But if you can operate in a flexible manner within a framework, you're going to be able to develop your culture further. You've got to think about it. People are humans, not robots. Certain people need certain type of flexibility to be able to get the best out of them, whereas others might not necessarily need the same amount of flexibility. For example, one of the ways we do that is we've got 5 different starting times at SOS Creativity. So that you could start at 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock, 9:30, or 10 o'clock, and then work your hours. Some people are morning people. They want to get up, get it done, and have the rest of the day to themselves. Others want that extra line in the morning. When you're able to offer flexibility, that develops your culture, which then helps you grow as a business. And finally, most of all, you need to celebrate the success. Whatever the achievements are, you need to celebrate together as a team. That doesn't mean you need to have a red carpet event. If you can, you probably should. But you need to celebrate within the parameters that you have. That could be taking a team out for something. That could be high fives all around. That could be pats on the back. That could be a Facebook. Whatever the culture is that you're able to celebrate. When you celebrate successes together, when you face difficult periods and difficult challenges, you're able to ride that together, because you know as soon as we can get past this stage, it's going to be success on the other end. Then it's all celebrations and joy once again. Looking at those 3 points, I'd love to hear from you. What's the culture like at your business? What's your takeaway from this podcast or video, depending on what format you're watching? If you haven't already, do subscribe to the channel. because every single week you don't want to miss the content that's coming out. My name is Stephen and I'm the director of SOS Creativity. Till next time, bye for now.